Back behind the court with Ivy Baresh. We've talked to her once or twice this year, but now we get to talk to her as a conference tournament champion. Ivy, just try to sum up the emotion of coming off that court, yelling that final point. What's it like to know that mission complete, Southland Conference Tournament champion?
I mean, it's an extraordinary feeling. Like you said, it's pretty indescribable. But overall, I would just say I feel just so proud of my team. We've come so far. We had no idea that our season would turn out to be 16-0, conference champs, coming to this tournament, just more than willing to come out and just win all of it. So it's been great.
I sat down last night and kind of reviewed the last two matches, having called both of your matches for Southland Conference Digital Network, and looked at things, and I thought, man, who's going to be the MVP? Carlson's played well. Nicholson's played well. You know, Klepetka's played well. You guys just have so many different players you can go to.
They're just key players. I mean, our offense is so well-balanced this year. Anyone can get the ball, and I know it's going to be terminated. I'm so proud of everyone stepping up in their positions. Libero, setter, hitters, middles. Like, it was just the most complete team I've ever played with.
But a couple of us before the match just kind of looked at each other and said, I bet this is Ivy Baresh Day. There were a couple of us that just said, you know, Ivy's played well, but we haven't seen a burst out, and we saw a burst out today. 17 kills on 50 swings and 13 digs. We talked about it back in Nacogdoches, offense and defense for you. Got to be rewarding here at the end of the season to be that all-around player and be the go-to and kind of be a spark in the final minutes.
Yeah, it feels great knowing that my team has all this confidence in me, and it puts more confidence in myself as I'm going to swing or getting a dig or anything like that. But I would just say it's all been my team always being there for me, whether I'm on my highs or on my lows. So they've always had my back.
I want to talk to you about something that's been sort of the feature. I think the main thing this week for you guys, blocking. Amazing. I mean, when we talked about it in Nacogdoches with Tony, he told me that was the one thing that he needed you guys to get better at. And I mean, I came into this tournament knowing about the offense, and knowing about Gilpin and Carlson, but Morgan and Brittany at the net were incredible.
They were unstoppable. They read each player as their own. They knew what to take, what not to take, and even if they got tooled or something mistake, they were just like, you know what, that was luck. I got this next one. And their attitudes definitely just this whole tournament have been so strong and just resilient and just awesome.
There were two keys coming into the match that I thought, let's end with talking about each of those two. First, you knew HBU had a big front line too. Derpinghouse and Gillard, two good middle blockers. And so the first key I thought was Nicholson needed to keep them off guard, keep them guessing, and spread the offense out. Talk about, I think she had a success with doing that today. She was able to limit. Gillard especially only got 2 blocks. Derpinghouse got 7, but both of them never really completely got into that.
Yeah, Kristen's the best at reversing the ball. She gets everyone to kind of freeze, opens up a huge split for us hitters, and that just keeps everyone on their toes and us able to get the kills we get.
Last, the second ad I thought you guys had was clearly back row versus their back row. At one point I looked out there, you know, Maldonado got in a lot today, Shayla, who has been strong enough to play libero for Corpus Christi at times. And I looked back there one time and receive, and there's Kate, and there's Shayla, and there's Haley all side by side. I'm thinking, there's 3 girls that can play libero right there.
Right, yeah. Our whole defense, I mean, it's tradable with that libero jersey. They're so well-rounded, and they're always stopped on defense, always willing to push, sacrifice their bodies for that 1 point. And I'm just so proud of them just stepping it up. And
last, Ivy Baresh tournament MVP. Sum up for me the feeling of what it'll be like to step out onto the floor in the NCAA Big Dance Tournament.
Just unreal, just so I don't have words. I can't even think of something to say, but just like I said before, I'm so proud of my team. We've worked day in, day out, reaching goals and just willing to take the risk and having the courage and confidence to back each other up and just go out, no regrets.
Ivy, thank you so much for during the year being willing to chat, and thanks for being willing to sit down. Tournament champion, Ivy Baresh. Thank you.
Thank you.